Hi guys, this is Carl from Yuga Tech, and today we're taking a quick look at the ASUS Zenfone 3 Laser. Let's go! As hinted with its device name, the smartphone from one of Taiwan's biggest tech juggernauts touts a faster focus time with its 0.03 second laser autofocus alongside a 13 megapixel rear camera. That's on top of a 5.5-inch IPS panel, a Qualcomm Snapdragon chip, and 4GB of RAM. The design reminds us of other ASUS devices we have previously reviewed here on the website, such as the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max, touting a great front display and a straightforward back design. At the front is the 5.5-inch panel with its capacitive buttons at the bottom and the usual sensors coupled with an 8-megapixel front camera. All of these are covered with a 2.5D Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection, which makes it really easy to swipe onto. The volume rockers and the power and lock button are all at the right side, while we have the hybrid dual SIM card tray at the opposite. The phone is framed with chamfered edges with a shiny chrome outline that breaks the monotonous colors. Up at the top is the 3.5mm audio jack, while the micro USB port and the lone stereo speaker sits down at the bottom part. Flip the device on the opposite side and we have the protruding 13-megapixel rear camera with a dedicated dual LED flash and laser autofocus, a fingerprint scanner, and two antenna bands disguised in chrome-colored accents for better signal reception. Overall, it's a joy to hold given that it has a slimmer and lighter device profile. The aluminum back also gives the device a better grip thanks to its curved sides. It's a welcome treat to those looking for a better designed and more attractive Zenfone compared to its predecessors. You'll navigate the Zenfone 3 Laser with a 5.5-inch IPS panel with a full HD resolution giving a 400 wide pixels per inch, and the display quality is decent with punchy colors and good viewing angles. It's also good to be used outside, and what's great about this is that you can tweak the color temperature depending on your preference. On the photography side, the 13-megapixel rear camera is powered by a Sony IMX sensor and the results are clean photos with good colors. There's also a faster autofocus time noticed thanks to the dedicated laser AF situated at the back. The 8-megapixel front camera, on the other hand, has a wide-angle lens for group selfie shots and comes with beautification features which have been the staple in the current ASUS Zenfone lineup. Meanwhile, the videos can be taken up to full HD at 30 frames per second. Its 3-axis 6-direction EIS does a pretty good job at stabilization as it was able to keep shaking at the minimum even when we're casually walking. Here's a sample clip. Like the Zenfone 3 Max, the laser is baked with Zen UI 3 over Google's Android Marshmallow, which is really easy to navigate too. It still has a ton of pre-installed apps such as SimCity and TripAdvisor, but these can be uninstalled. With the Snapdragon 430 chip and 4GB of RAM, multitasking on the Zenfone 3 Laser is pretty easy and gaming can be no problem such as that when we tested Deep for Speed No Limits. Here are some of the benchmarks we have for the device. The Zenfone 3 Laser has a non-removable 3000 mAh battery inside, and that can yield 9 to 10 hours of battery life with live calls and texts, heavy social media use via Wi-Fi, and a bit of gaming on the side. True enough, our PC Mark battery test clocked the device at 9 hours and 54 minutes, while our standard video loop test lasted a lot longer at 11 hours and 32 minutes. Overall, ASUS has managed to make a worthy successor to last year's Zenfone 2 Laser as it sports a more premium material, a better performance, and the fact that the Zenfone 3 Laser is the most affordable 4GB RAM equipped Zenfone 3 on the series at 11,995 pesos. Now, if you're looking for a good phone with a great camera and performance to boot, this should be on your wishlist this holiday season. And that's it for the quick look on the ASUS Zenfone 3 Laser. Make sure to subscribe for more of these videos by clicking on the red button below and follow our social media websites to be the first on the latest news. Don't forget to visit yugatech.com for more of the top stories you need to know. Until then, my name is Carl. See you next time.